Alright guys, welcome back to another video. Today is like a three-part challenge for me. I signed up for acrylicpouring.com's June swap. If you guys haven't heard of acrylicpouring.com, I'm going to link their Facebook, their YouTube channel, and their website down in the description box. They are a great resource for acrylic pouring. If you haven't started this adventure and you kind of want to get into it, they have a lot of tips and tutorials and really good videos for this. So they also do a monthly swap. So this month I got Karen, and Karen likes warm color palettes. So that's challenge number one for me because I mostly work with cool colors. So challenge one. Challenge two, I'm going to do a true ring pour. And if you've watched any of my other videos, you know true ring pours and I have a history. Not a good one. But I'm going to try again because it's all about, practice, right? And challenge number three is I am going to use red, yellow, orange, black, and gold. So the third challenge is going to be keeping the yellow and gold away from the black to try to hopefully not get green, because green is definitely not a warm color. It's a cool color. So those are my three challenges for today. And this is my canvas, 11 by 14. Taped it off on the back. My table is super messy from all that neon stuff I've been doing, but still not dry or I would be peeling it off. And I am going to wear gloves today because I got a fresh new manicure, and my manicurist this morning, Danny, was like, what on earth have you been doing to your hands? I had acrylic paint everywhere in my nails, you guys, so this is for you, Danny. I'm going to try to keep clean here. So I think I'm going to put the black in last or first. And if you put some red next to black, you can risk getting purple. So, you know what? This is just going to be a big old challenge in a whole bunch of ways, but it's going to be alright. This orange, again in my fancy Dasani bottles, is just an orange I mixed up myself with the Flow acrylics. All the paint today will be Flow acrylics, not their regular acrylic, but the actual Flow. So coloring wise, let's just, I don't know if I want black in the middle. I'm going to do black last. So I'm going to put yellow in first. And then gold. And we'll keep that away from the black as much as we can. Maybe these Dasani bottles aren't that great. All this dried paint just came off. Okay. Gold. Ugh, there's a spider crawling around on my table, you guys. Let me just kill that. And I'm sorry if you are like a Save the Bug people. I am not. No spiders on my table. Then I think we'll go red. And maybe the yellow and red will mix and make a little more orange on the way. But it looks like these are going to end up mixing with the black anyway, because I can see that already happening. But it's okay. We'll see what we get. And then we got our orange. And this is definitely more of a, I don't know if you can see, kind of turned out like a pumpkin-y orange. Because when I went and ordered all my paints off of Michael's, they were having a sale on the Flow, because we don't have a Michaels here in my town, which sucks, but they were having a sale on the Flow acrylics, and I was able to get black, white, yellow, blue, red, gold, and silver, because that's all they had. They didn't have any of the other colors. So I've been just kind of mixing up my own colors, like the orange and the purple. Okay, so that's a nice full cup. I'm going to pour a little down here on the canvas just to help move everything at the start. And again, I'm apologizing for the sniffles. I do think I'm on the mend finally. Took forever, you guys. Okay. You know what? I think I can almost already see green happening in there. Oh well. Alright. So I'm going to just kind of pinch this to help it flow out. And let's just go for this. A lot of air bubbles. I'm not gonna torch those air bubbles. I will let them pop naturally just because I don't want to create more unnecessary spillage than there's already going to be. Oh, I just saw a chunk come out. Paint must have not been mixed real well somewhere in there. Not seen the gold come out yet. Huh. I don't know where the gold went, you guys. Okay, then the trick is to do that. Make sure you don't catch any drops on your stuff. So that doesn't look too bad. There's a little mudding down here with the black. I don't see where the gold went. I don't know. Alright. So, now we tilt. Which way do I want to tilt? I think I want to tilt this area off first, just because I don't know, necessarily like this area. But we're going to start tilting, and I'm going to go slow, because I am terrible at not going slow. And if this ends up going way, way, way too slow, I will speed this video up, this part, because that can get a little bit boring to watch. And I'm definitely going to try to get the center, obviously, off-center, because this is a rectangle canvas, and I don't want the center in the middle of it. And there's our first dip off the edge. second. Oh, we're going a little fast, but we're rolling with it. I'm not going to worry about the corners a whole lot because I've got paint running down my fingers, which I can just fix up real quick. On those corners. Alright, come down here a little bit down to the edge. So kept a lot of rings, which is good. They're very fuzzy though. Not sure how to get not fuzzy rings. But I would certainly call this a tree ring pour more so than the last one I did, which ended up looking more like a sci-fi portal or something, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It did look cool, but not necessarily like a tree ring. Alright, so I got my edges covered. On this side. I have to get in your way for a second. Make sure I got that back area. Yes, I did. I don't like what this is doing right here. That's better. So, I think there's a lot of paint on this canvas still. Maybe not too bad. Well, it kept a lot of the rings. I like that. I like the red cells starting to poke through. I wonder if I'll get a little bit more in this area right here. And I don't see the gold. That is interesting. So I know I put a lot in there. Unless there's a little bit in these red rings right here. Alright. So I'm going to let it sit. I'll leave the camera running because I don't know if those cells are going to do anything else. I mean, I like it, but I don't know if I like it enough to gift it to someone. So we'll have to see about that. So let this sit and I'll be back in a few. Okay guys, I'm back. So this is like really just 5 minutes later because I've said it once and I'll say it 1,000 times in the future. I am not patient, so I just want to wrap it up. But I don't know. I don't know how I'm feeling about this. I will say I had success in 2 areas. I did not get green anywhere, which is good. And I worked with a warm color palette. Maybe next time I would do maybe 2 different shades of orange because I really only got a little bit of that orange. But as far as the tree ring goes, I did retain more of the actual rings. Like, this is the last tree ring pour I did. And yeah. So, I mean, I kept the rings here, but I don't know what was going on with this one. I love it, but it definitely looks more like a tree ring pour than this one. So, not sure why the rings got real blurry. So, I'll pull you down for a close-up and let you see. So, I think that's kind of where the gold went. The lighting in here is bad, so. This is not pale yellow, it is a bright yellow. And that red looks red, not pink. FYI. I think those little red cells will probably keep growing. See, like, the yellow is floating, like, on top of the black here, which is interesting. So, I don't know about all that. But, like, right here, let's see where, like, here-ish, the rings look a little blurry. And, like, right here, but I don't know. I like it. Let's see how it dries all the way, and I will decide if I like it enough to gift it. Yeah. Anyway, if you like this video, subscribe. More will be coming your way. I think my next project is gonna be, I got this super fine glitter, and I want to try just mixing it with pouring medium and water to get the same consistency as paint and see if that will really glitter through. If you've tried working with glitter paints before, you know that they just get covered by the paint and you lose the glitter. So I'm wondering if just mixing it with the Floetrol and water will keep more of the glitter, because I'm all about some shiny stuff in my paintings. If you haven't realized yet, I do metallic in pretty much everything. My nails are like nice and glittery because that's just the way I like it. So that's coming up. So yeah, go ahead and subscribe and see you guys next time. Bye.